Enemies have been locked in. A lot of aggression, a lot of disruption between these two teams. But who is going to disrupt the best? Will it be the AG.AL or will it be TT Global going into what potentially could be match point?
Okay, so stock standard from both teams, right? They will play that farm lane matchup, the clash lane matchup as well. This one is a very skill-based, positioning-based matchup in the lanes for both teams.
But what's not normal here is Yinor being swapped towards the mid lane here, mitigating the laning capability from Snowy on this DRNG here. And to add on note to that, Zoe has decided to start from the farm lane here, and a lot of pressure has been confirmed onto this floorborne tank.
Okay, they need to get this fire beak at the bottom here. This is where it's so important. The smite not going to be available. Oh no!
It goes over to Snowy here as Zoe does not get the auto attack here, but Yinor on AG.AL still gets a lot of farming tempo, a lot of room to scale on this Marco Polo.
So he did steal that ball, right? So this ball camp is actually feeding Yinor quite a bit. He does have an advantage, slight one, albeit against Snowy. So for now, Snowy straight away boosts of fortitude to make sure he has physical defense.
Oh, you gotta see one thing for sure here. Sunrise is slowly going towards level 4 here, and Zoe yet to clear his Azure Golem here. Sunrise definitely going to look at this invade.
Yes, he's going to be 4. He does have the Dream Roam, but no need to take extra risks, right? We already have that slight advantage. Actually, it's not that slight, it's about 600 gold.
Ooh, big poke here onto Zoe on this floorborne tank here. So, spectators, if you're watching this game in the in-game map, check out and get that spectator gift, the KWC recall.
The poke potentially to the Xiao Xiao, man, it's just so crazy. Like, you think you're safe into the backline like Shui there, and he just gets chonked down. I mean, Liam Po at low level is definitely going to be taking a beating here.
And good Xiao Xiao players kind of maximize the range, right? Because at max range, it does the double hit on you. And I think that's going to be a big game changer for the side of TT Global. For now, I think they can't catch Emo out, that much for now, but I think with the goal lead, they can kind of secure a couple of advantages across the map. 1,000 in the lead for TT Global.
That is a very healthy lead here coming in from TT Global, but good news here for AG fans, Tremble Mortals has been expended by Ching towards the clash lane here, so Ran on this lane has more room to breathe towards the mid game.
Okay, look at what Joy is doing. He's buying time by moving into the jungle on the side of AG.AL. He now knows the timing of that Crimson Golem. So let's see what they do with that information.
I'm liking what AG is doing here as well, right? They are making so much room for Yinor to farm here. Ultimate has been popped towards the mid lane. Live from Yuyat on that screen here, fans are cheering for TT and AG.AL.
All right, put up your hands. And take a look at who is watching as well. BTK, they are looking to be the new kings. But for now, TT Global, well on their way to be on that throne.
On that throne, and look at Joy and Sly as they are looking to get control of the map right now. Crane steals away that Fire Phoenix camp. Right now, Snowy, Crane funneling farm towards each other, making sure that they have enough gold. Shun gets caught out.
Oh, the Bright Lair versus Wallaby CFA is going to come in clutch. No! Shun gets taken down as well here. Shui maybe a little bit too late, but that 4-minute mark is going to keep that T1 alive.
Not exactly the best situation. Shui did burn out his flash as well. So this is a fight I think AG.AL might not be in favor for the Tempest, for the Tyrant.
Snowy is so on point right now. That flash ultimate coming in from the DRNG really caught Shun off guard. And the follow-up damage was just so clean coming in from TT Global.
Okay, positional advantage for the side of TT Global. Joy does not have his passive yet, so there is a chance for a steal.
Chance for a steal here. We do see Zoe into the backline. Dream Roam does actually commit onto it, but it's going to be stolen by AG.AL. The crucial kill theft is going to give AG.AL that extra damage in the early game.
Yinor comes in clutch, gets the Resplendent forward, steals away the crucial Tyrant of this potential elimination game. Look at the potential motivation coming in from Shrine. He's looking to give rotational advantage towards Yinor.
And it's a double whammy, because Yinor did not have to burn out his Purify, right? So he still gets to keep his common spell, and now AG.AL in fighting shape.
In fighting shape, indeed, look at Yinor here. He is scaling so well. He's already finished up the Doomsday here. He is gonna be a menace. So much damage onto Sunrise and Ching. because they are building HP.
Smart choice, right? Most players on the Marco Polo, they go for the Spark Forge Dagger first because they want to clear the ways faster. But Eno knows that TT Global wants to fight, and fighting against Ching on the Liu Bu as well as Sunrise on the Menki, you need percentage health damage.
I have to agree with you, and once he gets that Doomsday, he's working towards the Spark Forge. He's gonna be getting this Crimson Golem here. More damage goes towards his first spell, Resplendent Revolver.
All about the fighting. The first itemization, core item coming out from Sheng as well is a Mass of Agony. Also, hang on.
Okay, Joy having to use the Unbridled Outburst there just to keep away the bot side of the map. But I mean, we kind of see here that Jing and Crane are looking to try and push that T1 as well. Sunrise waiting in the wing, using the Dream Row just to maybe try and push away Chong.
They don't want to push them away so they can put pressure on the T1 on the top. But unfortunately for them, Ran is already there. So AG.AL, they survive.
They survive, and they are looking pretty decent in towards this early game here. Look at damage from Eno right now. Doomsday with the Crimson Golem. He's hitting hard right now as AG.AL. They're looking mad confident in looking for this Azure Golem take.
Not ideal for them. They jump in from the side of Zoe as well. They're looking for an opening, right? Because Joy is so low.
Yeah,
Solo as well as obviously, Joy here, obviously having to use the Leaping Saber into the T1 territory, but we are getting a fight on two fronts. Tremor Smash having to be used here by Shuai to actually get out of that team fight.
Still okay. Now, it is going to be the mid lane clear. Will they want to chase? It's just information for searching for the side of Sunrise, looking at what is available for the taking.
It's just exchanging information, getting the vision game set up right now. Goal lead is decent for TT Global here, but I gotta say, AG.AL has decent scaling as well on Sheng, onto Eno, and onto Ran.
Okay, they need to protect the T1. I think Ching might not make it there in time. But in exchange, they get the T1 at the bottom, which is great for Snowy.
And look at how they're trading maps right now. They know for a fact that both sides are looking to exchange the turret. They exchange the Crimson Golem as well. But look at the top side right now. Liu Bu, ultimate's in.
1v3, the backup's coming.
Yeah, backup is here. Obviously, the depth, the down Sunset is going to be landing in onto Crane. He does get taken down there by Ran, but intercepted into the back line is going to be Sunrise with that Dream Roll. A lot of damage coming from Snowy here. Shuai goes down. Zoe, Shang looking low, but it's going to see a fate that saves Zoe for now.
The Sea of Fate bails out Zoe. It's a 1-for-1 trade in favor of AG.AL as they trade the Roamer for Crane, the Xiao Qiao mid lane here coming in from TT Global here. AG's Eno looking headman strong right now. He has a lot of gold in his pocket.
Totally agree. That's the best trade you want if you're on the side of AG.AL, right? At the same time, Snowy is out of mana. He does not have anything besides the Crimson buff, and he can't exactly fight here.
And we're looking at the goal lead real quick coming in from both teams here. It is just a small marginal difference here, especially towards the mid lane only here. So I would say both teams are dead even as of this point compared to Game 2 and Game 3.
I think it all comes down to this mid T1, right? Whichever team gets the T1 first, which, TT Global, they're looking for an opening. They want to get the kill so they have some space. The 4v5 advantage, that's what both teams are looking for.
And I'm loving this Marco Polo here. He's having so much side lane control here. Ultimate has been popped by the Da Qiao here to transport Eno towards the mid lane for this potential fight.
Okay, Sunrise, he gets information. It is more important to get the neutral objectives. They can clear the wave at the bottom T1 as well. Joy, keeping eyes. And the call from AG.AL so clean. Let's not give a care about the war about this Tyrant. Let's split push.
The split push, but right now they have to put focus back towards this Crimson buff as Eno, look at where he's going. He's looking to secure the top one onto this map here. Zoe gets a smite in, bails out with Sea of Fate here. Double value coming in from AG.AL. They secure both of the Crimson Golems.
They're blocking them. They want to get a T2 on the top. It is all about Ran. How much damage can he do to this T2? At the same time, TT Global caught in between, lying in wait. And he may be hunted this time if there's not enough support.
That is a very beautiful rotation and macro play here coming in from AG. Utilizing the Sea of Fate, utilizing the ultimate coming in from the Da Qiao here, getting so much value onto the map, getting so much mutual objectives.
He's melting Sunrise. This is the benefit of having a Marco Polo with the Doomsday as well. And he does have the Crimson buff, so there is a potential of a great fight for the side of AG.AL.
And they are looking to knock on this tier 1 tower here. Eno puts so much damage onto the side of TT members here. Rotation goes towards the chain here, but TT Global, they're looking to assist their clash lane.
AG.AL, they're so smart, right? TT Global, they always give them the choice, hey, who do you want to kill on my side? And AG.AL now poses the same question, but with turrets, with the map. Which lane do you want to defend?
I mean, for AG.AL, they're just utilizing the map say so well. Yino's roam and gun on this Marco Polo is paying dividends, and it is paying well. But Shadow Tyrant will be spawned on the map here, but Shin gets forced his ultimate out.
Treble Ball has been committed, and the door to the depth is going to be through as well. Depth on Sunset, and we are trying to get the kill here onto Ching, but then the lockdown is going to be going onto the opposite side of AG.AL. Ron picks up the kill. Once again, they're looking to contest this Shadow Tyrant into the back line. It's going to be Shuai, just keeping them away, but Sunrise is just there, but it resets, unfortunately, for the side of TT Global.
It's a 2v5. They can't win this for sure. TT Global, they have to be really careful. Ron, he might be able to jump in.
Oh, using that dream roll defensively, that's going to be scary for the side of TT Global. I mean, Inuwa is going crazy, he's online, and the damage is really hurting now.
Yino is definitely feeling extra confident right now. He's doing so much, making so much room for the side of AG.AL in this team composition right now. Sunrise and team, they're looking to contest this Shadow Tyrant.
Yeah, the CFA being used there to take Shrong back to base as they're just trying to make sure they can maintain the provocation from the Tyrant at this point of the game. It is the Shadow objectives that are on the board right now. Zoe, Shrong, and Shui all in that bot side of the pit.
Yeah, but they're playing the map. AG.AL, look, it's so smart. Once again, this play was what got them the win against TT Global in their own server. And right now, it is a lost cause for the side of TT Global.
And look at the top side right now coming in from Ryan. He's looking to push down that tier 3 here. Once the Lubu spawns on his top side, we will be seeing an ultimate coming in from Sheng to spawn him onto this map right now. We are looking at an exceptional map play here coming from AG.AL.
They're pulling them in every single direction, and TT Global, they look lost. And what happens? Helping to secure this 10-minute Shadow variant. Hang on.
That's the ultimate from Xiao Xiao. He's going to do enough burst damage onto the back of the AG.AL, but no run into the back line there. It's going to be the depth to the depth as well onto this back line of AG.AL. TT Global right now are looking a little bit worse for wear. Ching goes down. This is not looking good.
This is not looking good indeed, and look at the map state right now. Yino, he knows for a fact that the fight is over. He's so good at finding these resources, and AG.AL, with that fight, secured the Shadow Tyrant. 3 kills from TT Global. They cement a 4,000 goal lead.
Yeah, this is typical AG gameplay, right? They make you choose, and once you choose wrong, you're gonna die.
Yeah, there it is. Once again, access into the back line, just really showing how impressive Ron is on this lane. Just drive them away from that T3 and get the objective. Don't care about the kill.
Yeah, this series is not over yet. Hang on, he has to run for his life.
He does, but I mean, right now, they could obviously still use the Either Whirlpool if they really needed to. They have kept it there. They're just making sure they've got a safe bet for Yuan to get out of that.
And just look at the goal difference here coming in from Yino here. The roam and gun play style coming in from Yino is paying dividends, and it is paying so sweet and well here. 10,000 onto the board here for this Marco Polo.
It's about 1,000 ahead between each lane and each row, and this is a difficult situation for TT Global. And now AG, this is where AG.AL pounces.
They are pouncing, and look at Joy. He is almost close to the unbridled outburst. A resplendent revolver heads towards his face. He's going extremely low, but right now they're just fighting for the map as Zoe secures that Shadow Overlord.
Not a good situation for the side of TT Global. AG.AL fans, they're happy with this. They want to see them win, and this time is an advantage you cannot ignore.
You cannot ignore the mid-wave goes into this tower as AG.AL has the supreme wave domination here. Zoe goes for a small push.
The Unbridled Outburst does catch onto the back line here as well, but it's going to be obviously Ron into the back line of TT Global with the help of Shuai. We see the other Whirlpool being placed out into the mid lane, and Ron is finally getting taken down, but it's going to be that pressure just creating the illusion here for AG.AL.
What happened to that confidence? What happened to that composition? Ron now down, 5 members still alive on the side of TT Global. They will be able to deal with the threat from that Shadow Overlord and Vanguard.
That is a good defense play here coming in from TT Global here. Snowy surviving the insane dive coming in from Ron and Swan without even burning the flasher. That is good news for TT Global.
Yeah, TT Global, they make that recovery. Snowy now catching up a little bit, still 1,000 behind Enor, but Enor already at 12, close to 12,000. He should be 6 slotted. He has the Crimson buff. This is a great fight. If AG.AL can recompose their positioning.
They are looking to recompose and they force away TT's Global's attempt onto this mid-tier 1 here. Look at the map state right now. Shadow Tyrant is about to be spawned another time onto the map. If you look at Yinor, he knows for a fact that he is so strong onto this side. Like he is bullying everyone coming from TT Global.
AG.AL, they need to be very careful about the timings here, right? If they allow this game to go into a Tempest Dragon game, it might be that 50-50 chance that TT Global are looking at.
I have to agree with you. Look at the damage dealt here coming in from Snowy. 110,000 on this Direnjie. As long as he doesn't falter towards AG.AL's dive composition, he will always out-damage Yinor.
But looking at the map composition, AG.AL, they have definite superior map control. They're going in.
Yep, Zoe going in is going to be able to get the takedown onto the damage output of TT Global right now. Obviously just using that moon slash into the backline as well, keeping them away, but also having that CC immunity here. Ron is staying very safe for now, but Shui just looking to try and keep them away. The Sunrise onto the backline of AG.AL.
So smart. AG playing the same thing again, poking and prodding, right? They don't go for the kills. The kill is a bug. And what happens? Now you're bombarded by all those super minions on the top, on the bottom. AG.AL looking strong in this game.
And the waves are coming in towards the mid lane of this final tier 3 towers here. Sunrise might look for an engagement as Zoe goes in.
Yeah, over the deck once more being committed. Once more is going to be AG.AL claiming that high ground. Triple Mortal into the backline here. It's going to make sure that Ching is not going to be able to get back to his team without dying here. The true damage not going to come through here for Ching as well. But the takedown of Inwa is going to be crazy. But with no T3s, this is going to be a hard defense for TT Global.
It's okay coming in from TT Global as they secure a kill on Yino. Check out this replay real quick. Triple Mortals misses. Yino is looking for the pounce on the backline here. Goes for the element but gets cancelled almost immediately coming in from TT Global. Expends a lot of spells here. That is so much resources expended by AG.AL.
I get the idea of Ching's ultimate, right? He was expecting everyone to flash on the side of AG to go back, right? But unfortunately, AG.AL, for them, too smart, too composed, they did not commit the flash, and Ching outplayed himself in that one.
A big brain play coming in from both sides, I have to say, is the true explanations here. But as you mentioned here, TT Global, a barren base, no towers. But we've seen this before. Games like this can go towards the 20-minute mark.
Zoe, his positioning is the same way they lost one of these games. He cannot allow himself to be shown. I have the Whirlpool summon.
Oh, the collapse onto Crane though. I mean, they are picking up the price prior of TT Global and then back onto the backline of AG.AL. They get the Sage Sanctuary off, but it is going to be that huge ultimates from the side of AG.AL. The Tremor Smash, the Death on Sunset. So much claim here.
And it's an ace for the side of AG.AL. They come back swinging, and right now with a wave in the middle, AG.AL looking for that equalizer. 2-3.
Minions are marching in and they are eye strong in bringing us to a pivotal game number 6. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to game 6.
Woo! I mean, all the fans wanted this. AG.AL, it looked like they had a lot of trouble adjusting.